All right, YouTube, welcome back to another episode of Let's Talk Craps. We are going to be doing session number 10. This will be the final episode in our journey to $1,000. So, this will determine it all whether I make it or not before we start another strategy. As a plug, as always, just want to let you know we go live as a family on Sundays. We do our best to go live to be able to show the strategies that we've learned throughout the week and or through comments that are coming in through the videos and try something new. That way you get an idea of how the game is played if you are new to the game. As a reminder, we will do our best to get things right, but at times we may get them wrong. And that's why we take multiple opportunities as in sessions like this. So I've got a little over $800. Let's go ahead and get started. Bust out your dice, non-shooter strategy, and let's establish a point. We've got a 5-2-7, doesn't help, doesn't hurt, on the come out. 5-1-6. So for those of you who play along to the rolls or rewatch the videos, first off, thank you so much for those returning subscribers and viewers to the channel. If you're not a subscriber yet, do your best to join. Because we have some content that comes out all the time, trying different strategies. Check out some of the other videos. Anyway, we're dropping $100. We're going to get 34 back, and we're going to go 66 on the inside. Just so you're aware that that's what we're doing. That's why chips are being exchanged. I'm going to try to be a little bit more detailed as skill and luck. One of my regular viewers of the channel mentioned that because he plays along on the replays, I want to make sure that I call out all the numbers so as he plays along, he's able to maybe beat out or try different strategies as needed. So we're probably going to be changing the way we call out the dice as they hit. So make sure you're paying attention to that as well. We've got a 4-1-5. So we've got a 4-1-5, which is going to pay 21. And remember, we've got 66 inside. I've had several comments on helping me out on what to do. On this particular strategy, I'm going to drop another dollar. And we're going to press every number by 1 unit. Just like that. So hopefully that makes sense. We're at $20 on the 5 and 9 and $24 on the 6 and 8. So that was hit number 1. We've got a 5-1-6. Again, we always simulate that we're at a $10 table with 10 times odds, just because the math is easier that way. With a 5-1-6, that's going to pay us $28. We're going to take our $28 and regress back down, but this time we're actually going to go with 44 on the inside, which is going to look like this. And we are out of the hand completely by doing that, and that's what I'm setting over here to the side so you can see what that is. Remember, if you are actually playing the game, your chips would not be here. They'd go back to your rack. I'm just showing for demonstration purposes kind of what the winnings are per shooter. Okay, again, on the road to 1,000, but episode 10 here, we are going to finish up no matter what. A 6-4-10, Big Ben is down there on the end. Now that we're out of the hand, we're actually going to try to move fairly quick. So we've got a 5-4-9, 5-4-9, center field 9. That's going to pay us 15 for 1. And now we're going to go straight up to $25 on that 9. We're going to try to repeat that 9. Okay. Throwing it back out. 6, a 4-2-6. That's also going to pay, we're going to pay it at 14. And we're going to go up 2 units and collect $2. Okay. Want that as a repeater as well. A 5, a 3-2-5, 3-2-5. That'll pay 15 for 1. Let's take it to a quarter. Got to get that repeater number so we can collect. Oh, 527, 52. 527. Let's throw it all back in. Okay, so remember we originally went out with 66, 25, 30, 40, 50, 65, 66. What did we make? $6? Every little bit helps. 50, 65, 66. So there's our $66. We're going to get set up for the next round, for the next shooter. I'm going to go 66 on the inside. All right, we are set to go. Next shooter, here we go. Establish a point. 426. Remember, our bets are off, and nothing is happening on that 426. And the next one is a 628. 628. That's going to pay us 21. Let's go ahead and drop in $1. So now we're in for 67. Okay. Try to get another hit. 7 out. 7 out. So let's regress all that back to 66. And let's get another 100. That's going to be 34. Actually, let's go 35. We'll drop another $1. And again, normally this would not be how it's set up at the casinos. I'm just trying to get set up for everybody so I can make things a little faster for us. All right. Puck is off. Bets are off. And we're on the 8, a 538. We've got our 66 on the inside. And a 3, craps, 3. And a 7 out again. Ouch, cold table. Cold table is what it looks like. 50, 65, 66. All right, so we're back on this. Our bets are off. Okay, I'm going to go with a 4-2, 4-2 dice set. I'm going to try this, take it a little slower, relax a bit, and let's try to get some numbers. Short roll, 3 craps, nothing on the come out. Okay, we're going to go again with a 4-2, 4-2 set. Seven on the come out. No help, doesn't hurt. Okay, let's go again. A little long on that throw, 4-2-6. Okay. We are now on the 6. Our bets are on. Let's do it. Come on, let's get a point. Aces. Good for the bonus. Aces. Doesn't help us. Just a waste of a roll. Same dice set. 5-3-8. That's a 5-3-8. Easy 8. Here's 21. Drop $1. Going up on everything by 1 unit. 20-20 and 24-24. Five came easy. 20 is going to pay 28. 28 will regress back down. And this time we're going to go down to 44 on the inside. Okay. Same die set with a 4-2-4-2. Six, easy. 5-1-6, 5-1-6. Hit the point. Let's go ahead and get paid out on that 14. And we're going to go up 2 units on that 6. Collect $2. We're now off. Dice coming out. Get a point. 7 on a 4-3. We're on the come out, so that doesn't hurt. How about midnight? Boxcars 12 doesn't help, doesn't hurt. And a 3-1-4. Okay, now we're on the 4. We're looking for a 6. 6 is going to pay us some big money. We're looking for that 6. How about a 9? 5-4. 5-4-9. Okay, that's going to pay us 15 for 1. And we'll take this up to 25. We want to hit a repeater on that. Four, 2-4-2 dice set. Six, easy. 5-1-6. Okay, this is 24. Is going to pay us 28. Let's take it to 30. We'll just go up 1 unit on that. And with this, we'll pick up $15 on the 10. We still have collected some, but we're now starting to press. So as you can see, let's get another hit. 8. 8 came easy. So 8 is going to pay 15 for 1. We're going to go back to 66 inside. So we'll put that there. Put that and that there. We try to hit a 10 because we had some money, but no big deal. All right. Now we're back at 66 on the inside. We regressed and we've made out with some money, which is good. That's what we want to do, right? We want to press, and regress. We're feeling good about it. We've had some good rolls. Let's continue to keep the momentum going. Now that we've collected quite a bit, we're going to do some pressing and collecting now. 10 easy. 6-4-10. That doesn't help us as we don't have that number. 1 roll too late on that. 5-3-8. 5-3-8. 8 is sitting at 15, so that'll pay 21. And now we can go up on the 6. We'll drop $1. We're going to go up on the 6 and 8, and then on the 5 and 9. On this one, on this next hit, instead of regressing, we're just going to keep pushing. Because remember, normally we would regress to 44 on the inside so we can collect and be out of the hand. But we've already done that. And so far we're looking good. I had to speak up. 5-2-7. So no biggie. It happens. Not concerned at all. And the reason why I'm not concerned is we were able to take it up, regress, 75, 100, that's another quarter, 110, 115, 118 is what we're taking back to the rack. And then we're just going to go 50, 60, 5, 66. Now we're set for our next hand. And let's get the dice rolling. Everything's off. Let's go. Let's get a new point. 8, 6, 2, 8. Okay, our bets are now on again. Okay, bets are on. We're doing our 4-2, 4-2 dice set. Aces, aces again. Aces won't help us. Aces won't hurt us. Because we're not betting on those on this strategy. Maybe you want to incorporate it. Totally up to you. Hard 10. That's a 5-5 hard 10. No help to us on that. 4-2, 4-2 dice set. 5. Okay, so that's going to give us 21. Drop a dollar. And we're going to press. That was for hit 1. Five again. 3-2-5 this time. A 3-2-5. Going to pay 28. Come back down. We are now out of the hand. And in case anything were to happen, we've already made up some money, so we're really not out anything. But we don't want that. 6, 4-2, 4-2, 6. Let's go ahead and do 15 for 1. We'll collect that. We're going to go up 2 units on the 6. Just hold on to that. Five, 3-2-5, 3-2-5. That's going to be 15 for 1. You know what? We're going to play somewhat conservative. We'll just go up $10 on that. We want to press and collect. Again, our goal is to get to 1,000. Some have the idea that you want to press all the way, even power press, take some from your rack in order to do that. But slow and steady still wins the race. 5-4-9, 5-4-9. That's going to be another 15 for 1. We'll just take it to $10 more. Okay. You could pick up the 4 and 10 if you want, but honestly, I'm not really rolling those, so I don't necessarily need them. As I probably roll a 4 here. 3-3 hard 6, 3-3 hard 6. That's going to pay us 28. 28 for that. That's 24. Pays 28. Let's go ahead and drop it to a quarter, and we will rack the rest. Four two dice set. 9, 5-4-9, 5-4-9. That's going to pay us another 28. Decisions. Now do we go to a quarter? Why not? We can bring back some money to the rack. Okay, we're going 4-2, 4-2 again. Seven out. Maybe I should have regressed, but that's okay. Let's see how we did on that shooter. So we've got 25, 50, 75, 100, 15, 20, 25, 27. 127 is what we made on that shooter. When we bring back 50, 65, 66, 50, 65, 66. Everything else goes back to the rack. We're getting there. All right. Let's get another point, another shooter, 4-4 hard 8. That's a hard 8, folks, on the come out. Let's go ahead and, did I already give the 66? Crap, I don't remember. I might get yelled at in the comments for this. Did I already give? I believe I did give the 66, so maybe if you guys are watching up to this point, let me know. Did I already give the 66? I did, because the remaining went back to there. Yeah. Gotta pay more attention. All right. Let's go back to that 4-2-4-2 dice set. You know, so far I kind of like it. Versus the 3-3V. 617. Ouch. Took a $66 hit there. There's 100. 35 for $1. All right, we'll leave it as is. Let's get a point. 8. We're on the 8. We've got 66 across. $549. Okay. Let's go 21. Take it to a quarter. Take it to a quarter. I know you may not have been expecting that. Oh, 7 out. Uh-oh. Shooters so far have hurt us. Not good, not good. Okay, so we've got back to 66. And we got 100 here. Extra chip. There's 100. This might be 20. 20. So there's 50. 65. Oh man. Okay, let's just give this. We'll do 35. And we'll drop $1 for 34. We're 66 inside. I think we've got enough for 2 more shooters, unless we go on a crazy roll here, which that's what we're trying to go for. 4 hard, 2-2-4 hard. So those of you that are maybe playing along with your dark side strategy are probably ahead right now. Oh, crazy roll. 8. 628. 628. That's going to pay 21. Let's drop $1. We're going to go up just on the 8. That's going to go to 30 right away. And we've got $10 in the rack. Let's get a 10. We need to make some money, so we need to risk it. Let's see what happens. Risk it. 12. We've got box cars. That's not helping. Doesn't hurt. Okay, here we go. 4-2-4-2 dice set. Oh, a little long. 6 came easy. That was a 5-1, 6, 5-1, 6. Okay, that's going to pay us 21. We're going to drop $1. We're going to go up 2 units to 30. Pick up the 4 as well. Now that turns into 30. We need a repeater hit. Come on. With the 4-2 dice set. 10, 6, 4, 10. That'll pay us 18. We're going to press the 9, press the 5, press the 10. So far, I've only hit single numbers. We need to hit a repeater. Three craps, 3. No help to you or me. Okay, here we go. 4-2-4-2 dice set. 6, easy. 5-1, 6. That's going to pay us 35. And let's regress. We're going to go 66 inside. Okay, so let's put that back. Three. See, we are regressing. So we weren't able to really hit big on any other than the 6. That's okay. We're back to 66 inside, which we don't mind. We're already out of the hand. And now we're trying to get that monster roll. 6, 4, 10. So some of you may have said, go to 64 across instead. And then that way you at least have all the other numbers picked up. But I don't like to listen. I like to go back to what I'm trying to figure out, which is that 66 inside. 4 hard. We hit the point. 2-2, 4 hard. We're back off. Let's get a point. 10, 6, 4, 10. Random Randy. Okay. 4-2, 4-2 dice set. 4 hard. No help. 4 hard. Four easy. 3-1, 4 easy. 7 out. Well, that's okay. We're still at 66 on the inside. That's 50, 65, 66. So we profited on that one. $31 on that shooter. We did get a PSO. Remember, we struck out early. Coming out. Aces, no help. This will be the last shooter no matter what. 7. Let's get him out of the way. 4-3, 4-3, 7. That was a 6-2-8. Now we're on. The point is on the 8. 6-2. Here we go. Puck is on. Bets are on. Let's have a good roll. We need that energy, everybody. So lock in and let's get this. 4-2, 4-2 dice set. And trying to hit that inside area. 0.7 out. folks, I'm going to call it right there. I don't need to be taking more losses. Sometimes in the game of craps, also known as the game of chance, anything that has to do with casino, um, you got to learn to walk away, and I think that's what I'm about to learn to do. So we've got 25, that's 50, that's 100, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 28. 628. Unfortunately, we did 10 sessions. We were not able to make the $1,000 bankroll that we wanted. However, when we start with $500 and we finish with 628, you can't think of nothing but ahead. So we made out with $128 overall, which in my book is still a win. I'm sure that wasn't the results that you expected or wanted, but at the end of the day, we come to play, we come to have fun, we try to take opportunity, capitalize on those chances, and seeing what happens. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate each and every one of you that watch, that comment, and that become new subscribers. Continue to motivate, continue to stay on top, and let's see what happens. We'll catch you on the next one.